to make sure you hear these lyrics. But what David DeNoon did, I think evidently he went back to Coral Gables, to Ponce de Leon High School, because you will hear that high school mentioned in this next song. Also, the colors at the school were black and red, and you will hear those. So here, though, let's listen to this. Can you identify with this? Look into your mirror and tell me what you see. No, it's not that high school yearbook face it used to be. But here's the real clincher. Our eyesight has fled. Our middles have spread. Got it? Okay, well, let's listen to what DeNoon has to say about class reunions.
Look into your mirror and tell me what you see. No, it's not that high school yearbook face it used to be. But check that mirror closely. Clearly it reveals the way one looks is not the way one feels. We find it hard to withhold the fact that we're old, but deep down we're the same. We're down in the tooth, begrudging of youth, but deep down we're the same. Although our pulse rates have started bringing slightly feeble response, from way deep down, hear those heartstrings singing the alma mater of pawns. Our eyesight has fled, our middles have spread, but deep down we're the same. Our muscles have flagged, our bodies have sagged on the frame. And yet, although we look slightly different, we're here to proudly proclaim. Although we look slightly different now, deep down we're the same. The years have wrinkled our skins and doubled our chins, but deep down we're the same. We've arthritic pains and varicose veins, but deep down we're the same. Although our faculties may be fraying, aren't we still Jill and Jack? Although our heads may be white and graying, our hearts are still red and black. Our dentures may squeak, our vertebrae creak, but deep down we're the same. We've been through the mill with every old pill you can name. And yet, although we act slightly different, we're here to proudly proclaim. Although we act slightly different now, we're deep down. It's cup and gown. Way deep down, we're the same.
You know, we certainly hope that each of you are going to be taking something away from our program this afternoon. And it just sort of hit me back there. I think there are two things I'm taking with me, and that's raining kisses. I just love raining kisses. And the other is deep down, I am the same. I may look different, but I am. Maybe I've actually matured a little bit deep down, but I am the same. We have sort of flown over several decades, and we're now up to the 90s. And David DeNoon, never giving up, he must have been one determined, disciplined individual. He decided somewhere approaching the 1990s, or maybe in the 1990s, he was going to write a musical. And he put together songs for a musical that he titled Supermarket. Well, that just brought back all kinds of memories for me. In fact, I remember my grandfather's general store. Anybody remember a general store? Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, we're old enough, aren't we? There was, you know, the counter. The clerk was on one side of the counter. The wall held all the products, and the customer was on the other side, and you told the clerk what you wanted, and it was handed to you. Well, during the Depression, there were some grocers that thought they weren't doing enough business, and they needed to be creative about how they organized their general stores. So they got some warehouses, and they put tables the whole length of the warehouses with aisles, you know, between the tables. And then they just threw all the products on the tables. And that way the customer could come in and actually touch, pick up, decide what they wanted. And then some of them got really smart and thought, well, everything just thrown together doesn't really work that much. And they started organizing them, putting like products together. And in fact, in 1932, Albert's in Cincinnati used the term supermarket. That was the first time the term supermarket was used. Well, after World War II, you know, the economy was great and people were moving to the suburbs, and grocery chains were growing like crazy, and you perhaps remember Piggly Wiggly and A&P and Safeway. I think we're among the leaders. So anyway, David DeNoon has this song about this musical, Supermarket. I don't know if he did the shopping or what intrigued him about supermarkets, but he certainly gives an interesting view in a variety of ways about supermarkets. And what you're going to hear now are two songs from this musical, Supermarket.
Grab a card, mama. Grab a card, sister. Grab a card, shopper, and sing. Sing the shopping day blues. Miles and miles and miles of aisles, miles of aisles devoid of smiles. Where's the joy and excitement? Shopping ought to be fun. How come we can't wait till it's over and done? Aisles and aisles of crowded shelves, crowds of shoppers like ourselves, up to here with frustration, wondering why are we here? Every shopping day, every week of the year, at the supermarket, all for 3 square meals. It's the same old squeaky cart with the 3 square wheels. Aisles and aisles of packs and packs, cans and boxes, stacks and stacks. Ah, decisions, decisions. Ah, the challenge to choose. This is how we get the shopping day blues. At the supermarket, there is no egress. When you choose the checkout line where it says Express, lines and lines that snake like vines. In each line, morale declines, up to here with impatience, close to blowing a fuse. Grab up a cart and sing the shopping day blues. Sing the shopping day blues. Come on, mama. Come on, sister. Come on, shopper. Sing the shopping day blues. I wanna buy some nuts, just nuts, some ordinary nuts.
Will that be soft pack, hard pack, twin pack, thin pack, hardy pack, daddy pack, snack pack, that pack?
Here a pack, there a pack, everywhere a pack, pack, please. We have products enough. Please make no more. Brand by brand, the brands expand until the customer can't keep score. I wanna buy some bread, just bread, a little loaf of bread.
Will that be thin white, light white, whole wheat, cracked wheat, party rye, butter whip, batter whip, long loaf, short loaf, brick loaf, thick loaf?
Here a loaf, there a loaf, everywhere a loaf, loaf, please. We have products enough. Please make no more. Someday soon, there won't be room for any customers in the store. I wanna buy some soap, just soap, a little bar of soap.
Is that emulsified, purified, fortified, liquefied, modified, certified, bath bar, head bar, round bar, square bar, aloe bar, body bar, beauty bar, fruity bar?
Here a bar, there a bar, everywhere a bar, bar, please. We have products enough. Please make no more. Don't play games with product names, 'cause we forget what we came in for. Ah, the hell with the soap. Where's the soup?
Aisle 2 and aisle 4 and aisle 7.
Please, we have products enough. Please make no more. We gladly paid for all you've made, but listen, please, Mr. Manufacturer, please, 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 make no more.
David DeNoon is not the only talented DeNoon. I mean, we got a hint of it, those of us that have been to Joanie's, quote, recitals. But you know, just talking to her, you get the hint. But boy, we really got it this afternoon. Thank you, Joanie. She even remembered to keep the mic at her mouth. You don't know how hard we had to, work to get her to do that. There's another DeNoon that's very talented. Her name is Kristen, now Weston. She's with us this evening. She was with Improv in New York. She knows the theater scene. She knows the ins and outs. And after her father died, she was at some point going through boxes of his stuff. And that's where the 2 notebooks full of songs by David DeNoon came from Minnesota to Lynchburg. As she was reading the songs and going through and reminiscing and remembering and all that kind of stuff that I'm sure happens as we go through our stuff, she thought, this is really telling my father's story. in these songs, there's his autobiography, and she got inspired, and she managed to get a colleague to help her out, and they wrote a musical using his songs. Now, I'm going to put my glasses on and read because I want to get this exactly right. It's a lot of words. They entered it in a competition in New York City that was held every year. I don't know, is it still an annual event? It's still an annual event. But it's called find it here, the Off-Broadway New York International Fringe Festival. You got that? Off-Broadway New York International Fringe Festival. And in 2013, Christine and her collaborator entered their musical titled Someone to Belong To. It's another love story. And guess what? It won. It was one of 200 acceptances. Who knows how many entries? We'll say thousands. So it was one of 200 out of 1,000. And that meant not only was it a winner, it was performed. The play was performed, musical, I think, 4 or 5 times. And you can get it on YouTube, I think, or there are places where you can actually watch it. But now we're going to have a song from Christine's Someone to Belong To.
I need someone to belong to, somewhere to belong, someone to run to when the day grows long, someone to warm me when long winter nights grow cold, someone to want me when I grow old. I need someone I can turn to, someone wise and strong, even though no other dream comes true. I'll find that rainbow's end when I can spend my whole life through, belonging somewhere to someone like you. I need someone I can turn to, someone wise and strong, even though no other dream comes true. I'll find that rainbow's end when I can spend my whole life through, belonging somewhere to someone like you.
Before not me, do the last song on the program, I have a few acknowledgments that I must do. First of all, our wonderful trio. Debbie, you did great. Glenn, dear thing. Tom, the program was great too. And also, I would like to thank Paul Perrone for the sound system, Bob Callahan for recording tonight's program. But there are three specific individuals I'd like to thank. First of all, Nancy Young. Boy, I tell you what, she took it on and did a wonderful job. Thank you, Nancy. I will be forever in your debt.
Good.
Secondly, I'd like to thank my niece, Christine DeNoon Weston, who I still owe you the postage for those albums, who's been wonderful. We've FaceTimed, and we've had a wonderful time creating tonight. The third person I'd like to thank is my brother, who wrote all this wonderful music and clever lyrics. And for that, we will dedicate the last song, Some Get the Bumpy. Some Get the Bumpy. Did you all get that? Okay.
Now love has come and gone again. I toss and turn till dawn again, wondering why my love life fails me. Whenever I back's back again and get back on the track again, some tiny twist of fate derails me. I've thought my options through. The options left are few. Oh, if like a bird I could fly away from trouble, if like an ostrich I could hide, oh, how the mornings would shine and the nights would sing and the years would glide. But I'm not a bird and I can't escape my trouble, can't hide my eyes from what I see. Some get the low road and some get the high road and some get the bumpy like me. On easy street with my lover, I got to discover a taste of the high life. But when that lover left town, he knocked me back down. The story of my life, and I'm just a gal, got no wings, I got no feathers, and what will be is what will be. Some get the low road, and some get the high road, and some get the bumpy, or hard knocks and lumpy. Some get the bumpy like me.
Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Tom.
Good job. Thank you. Was it okay?
Thank you.